you will notice that almost all game masters carry their ego on their shoulder. I say almost all because there are exceptions, but most of us think we are better than the others. Now, to be real with you, I try my best to keep that in check because I realize the experience at the table is all that matters. It doesn't matter who thinks who is better than the other. But here we go. Here's my ego, just a bit of it, and this is what I used to say a lot because, well, in my opinion, it's true because that's my experience. I ruin players, but I ruin them in a good way. I ruin them by giving them a very exciting, addictive experience. One that when they leave my game, they're likely not to run into ever again. My game is the drug. But guess what? When I first came into the hobby, my first DM, he was, in my opinion, better than me. He ruined me as a player. Yeah, I spent 10 years playing, but early on, I was pretty much done. I lingered on for the 10 years, but really, I wasn't into it. Because the guy who taught me this game was so good, I never met anyone as good as him after leaving his game. And I have had so many players say the same thing about me and my game when they're leaving. They have to move. They have to go somewhere. They try to find a game that's like mine, and they can't. And they tell me it ruined them. They pretty much leave the hobby unless they're going to encounter my game again. That is how good the experience was for them. You will see this as me being nothing but egotistic. But as a game master, I'm trying to sell myself to players. I'm putting my reputation out there, and I'm being very courageous. I mean, think about it. I have people that I don't know coming to my game as is right now. So if I put this out there, they can come find out if I'm full of shit or not. To say your game is that good is to put a lot of pressure on yourself, unless you can back it up, and you can back it up easily, like I can. So maybe the online world sees how I'm acting right now in the wrong. It's not good. But in the old school, in the hobby, walking around with your reputation like this as a game master is how you sold yourself. It wasn't meant to offend anyone, but I guess you're not allowed to sell yourself online in the same way anymore. But yeah, I mean, there's periods of time where I still think I'm the best, and I really believe it. But who knows? I know I'm good, and I know my game is good. I think it's great, but I've never had anybody tell me it's bad. Here's what I promise you. Out of the 8,000 plus sessions I have ran, a couple thousand of those were online. So I have a good collection of players on the internet who have played my game, had a real experience with it. If you encounter them, here is what I promise. They won't tell you that I am a bad game master with a bad game. Some of them might say, hey, he ruined me, and it was great. Some of them will say it's good. None of them will say it's bad unless they're willing to lie to you. Alright, for now, take care. You know what you can do? You can hit the like button. You can share the video. Oh, and there's another button you can press. That one that lets you subscribe to my channel for more content. Oh yeah, there's that bell thing. You can press that so you know when I've uploaded a new video right away.